Walt Disney Studios Park is the second gate in Disneyland Paris. With a wide variety of rides, shows, dining venues, and more, there's so much to see in this theme park. From Toy Story, Spider-Man, and more, there's so much to see and do in this theme park. So today, let's discuss every single ride and attraction in Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris. This is the first video in a series where we will be discussing every single ride and attraction in every Disney park around the world. So stay tuned to find out everything that this park has to offer. So to begin, I can't mention Walt Disney Studios without briefly mentioning the massive transformation that this park is currently going through. The park will be receiving exciting expansions like a Frozen themed land, a Lion King land with a pretty cool looking log flume attraction, a new promenade that will lead to a massive new lake, a massive refurbishment to the Studio One entrance of the park, and even a name change from Walt Disney Studios to Disney Adventure World. Immediately after exiting Studio One, the park's main entrance, you are met with your first ride, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. This version of the attraction is most similar to the version that used to operate in Disney California Adventure before Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout opened. In 2019, an updated version of the attraction debuted, titled Tower of Terror: A New Dimension of Thrills, which added 3 randomized sequences to the attraction. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror has a minimum height requirement of 1.02 meters or about 40 inches. The attraction also features Disney Premier Access and Disney Photo Pass. Now that we've discussed an iconic attraction in the park, let's move on to the newest attractions in the park. Avengers Campus, the newest land in the park, is home to 2 ride-through attractions. The first attraction in Avengers Campus is Spider-Man Web Adventure, which is a clone of the attraction found in Disney California Adventure. On this attraction, we get to visit the Worldwide Engineering Brigade and meet Peter Parker. He shows us 2 new inventions, being the Web Slinger vehicle and the Spider Bots. But the Spider Bots get stuck in self-replication mode, so we have to board the Web Slinger vehicles to stop the Spider Bots from destroying the campus. This is an interactive attraction where you get to shoot webs just like Spider-Man. Spider-Man Web Adventure also has Disney Premier Access and a single rider line and does not have a minimum height requirement, making it a great ride for everyone in the family. And let me know if you can get over 249,000 points, which is my high score from the California attraction. The second attraction in Avengers Campus is Avengers Assemble Flight Force, a pretty intense roller coaster featuring Iron Man and Captain Marvel. You get to join Iron Man and Captain Marvel on a mission in space to stop Kree warheads from destroying Earth. Avengers Assemble Flight Force is a pretty intense roller coaster, so it features a minimum height requirement of 1.20 meters or roughly 47.2 inches. Avengers Assemble Flight Force also features Disney Premier Access and single riders. Our next land is Toon Studio, which features Flying Carpets over Agrabah. Flying Carpets over Agrabah is a spinner attraction themed to Aladdin. It has no minimum height requirement and is perfect for everybody in the family. Our next land is Worlds of Pixar, which features Cars 4 Wheels Rally. I believe that's what the French translation of the attraction name is, but don't quote me on that. This is a spinner attraction that has no minimum height requirement, so it's perfect for everybody in the family. The next ride in Worlds of Pixar is Crush's Coaster, which is arguably the most popular ride in the entire park. The attraction starts with a couple of really fun dark ride scenes, which gets riders excited for the coaster ahead. And then you encounter Bruce the Shark and are sent on a really fun free spinning roller coaster through the East Australian Current. This is a free spin coaster, meaning that in the coaster segments of the attraction, the vehicles will spin 360 degrees. Crush's Coaster has a minimum height requirement of 1.07 meters or about 42 inches. Crush's Coaster also features a single rider line and a Disney Premier Access line. I highly recommend using one of these 2 features as the standby line for this attraction gets really long. The next ride in Worlds of Pixar is Ratatouille The Adventure, which is an indoor trackless dark ride themed to Ratatouille. Ratatouille The Adventure can also be found in Epcot under the name Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's a really fun ride that utilizes both projected media and physical sets to create one really fun ride experience. Ratatouille The Adventure also features Disney Premier Access, a single rider line, and no minimum height requirement, making it another great attraction for everybody in the family. I really recommend putting this attraction on your must-do list as it's a really fun attraction. Cars Road Trip is another attraction in the worlds of Pixar that's perfect for everybody in the family. You'll get to see some of your favorite characters from Cars, like Lightning McQueen, Mater and his creation, the iFuel Tower, and you can even experience the Cars Catastrophe Canyon, which is a re-theme of the former Catastrophe Canyon from the old Studio Backlot Tour attraction. Hollywood Studios fans, this may make you very nostalgic. Cars Road Trip also features Disney Premier Access and has no minimum height requirement, making it another great attraction for everyone in the family. Our next Worlds of Pixar attraction is in a subdivision called Toy Story Playland, and the first attraction in there is RC Racer. RC Racer is a half-pipe coaster themed to the character RC from the Toy Story movies. RC Racer is also a pretty popular attraction, and I really recommend riding it if you have the time to. RC Racer has a single rider line, but it does not have Disney Premier Access. RC Racer has a minimum height requirement of 1.20 meters or about 47 inches, making it one of the most intense rides in the park. Our next attraction in Toy Story Playland is Slinky Dog Zigzag Spin, which is a fun spinner ride perfect for everybody in the family. Slinky Dog Zigzag Spin has no minimum height requirement, no Disney Premier Access, and no single rider, meaning that the only way to ride it is through the standby line. Slinky Dog Zigzag Spin is a hit with families, so I highly recommend checking it out if it interests you. The third ride in Toy Story Playland is Toy Soldier Parachute Drop. This is a family drop tower that's themed to the Green Army Men from the Toy Story films. The views from this attraction are phenomenal, so I highly recommend checking it out if you have the time to. Toy Soldier Parachute Drop does not feature Disney Premier Access, but it does have single riders. Toy Soldier Parachute Drop has a minimum height requirement of 81 centimeters or about 32 inches. Toy Soldier Parachute Drop is the perfect introductory ride to more intense rides at the resort, such as the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Now that we've talked about every ride in the park, let's also talk about some of those shows. The first of which is Stitch Live. Stitch Live is an interactive live stage show where you get to talk to Stitch. The show is very similar to Turtle Talk with Crush and other Disney parks. The show is presented in both English and French, so depending on the showtime you choose is the language that you'll get. But you will be informed beforehand what language show you will be seeing. Our next show is Alice and the Queen of Hearts Back to Wonderland. This is a really cool live stage show that combines singing, dancing, acrobatics, BMX drivers, and a lot more. There are multiple showtimes throughout the day, and I highly recommend this show if you have the time for it. It's a really unique show, only found in Walt Disney Studios Park, so I highly recommend it if you have the time for it. Another great live stage show is Frozen: A Musical Invitation, which is a Frozen themed stage show perfect for everybody in the family. There's also guaranteed access for this show, which allows you to purchase a guaranteed spot into the show. But don't worry, there is also standby available in addition to guaranteed access. Guaranteed access just guarantees you a spot in case if the show fills up. Another really fun show is Together, a Pixar Musical Adventure. This is an indoor live stage show featuring all of your favorite Pixar friends. Some of the movies included are Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Up, Finding Nemo, and more. There is also guaranteed access for this show in case if you want to have that guaranteed spot, but again, there is also a standby queue to watch the show. The last main indoor stage show in Walt Disney Studios Park is Mickey and the Magician. This is an amazing live stage show featuring Mickey Mouse and some of your favorite Disney characters. Mickey and the Magician also has guaranteed access available in case if you do want to guarantee your spot into the show, because this show is very popular. I definitely recommend checking out some of these amazing shows in Walt Disney Studios Park. They're all amazing and I just highly recommend them. And there we go. There was every single ride and attraction in Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris. I want to quickly take the moment to thank everybody who has made this park a reality, from the Imagineers to the construction workers to the daily cast members and everybody in between. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more just like this, and leave a comment letting me know what your favorite attraction in Walt Disney Studios is. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.